One of the areas where IEBC had the most difficult time trying to launch an election. They are now with word that the president's election win has been confirmed without all these 35 or so constituencies returning results. How are residents greeting this news?
Good evening to you and Kiguta there in studio. Indeed, we are still pitching tent in Migori County, particularly Migori town, where it has been the center of political resistance since the announcement that there will be a repeat presidential poll that will be conducted in this particular zone, and more so even after the IEBC announced that it will do a retake of that particular repeat poll on Saturday, owing that they could not do that owing to issues on security, and that the ballot boxes and ballot papers could not make their way to polling stations due to security concerns that were raised after demos broke out in several parts of their constituencies in Migori County. But of course, and as and when that particular announcement was made at the Bomas of Kenya by the IEBC chair Wafula Chebukati, things were different. Things were different apart from how they were on after the declaration on 11th of August, when Uhuru Kenyatta was declared as president-elect in the nullified election, where we saw demonstrators pouring into the street at night, demanding that saying that election was not free and fair, and that was not the actual reflection of the electorate. And today, when that same announcement was made by Chebukati, we saw normal business proceed. We did not see any sort of closure of the road, barricading of the roads. We did not see any sort of demonstrations or rioters going or taking it to the streets. We saw them remaining calm, saying that they were not part of that particular election in the first place, and that what IEBC was only doing was forcing an election on them that they say they were not intending to participate in after the National Super Alliance vacated their two candidates, that is the presidential candidate Raila Odinga and his running mate Kalonzo Musyoka, from that particular repeat presidential race. But most importantly, what is trending here now and is the announcement that was supposed to be made today by the National Super Alliance leader Raila Odinga, which we understand has been rescheduled to tomorrow. That is what the locals here are waiting for, saying that they want to hear a way forward from the leadership of the National Super Alliance. And remember, and this of course forms part of the epicenter of the political resistance. And remember, NASA leader Raila Odinga had already mooted some sort of civil disobedience while in his last address at the Uhuru Park grounds. And tomorrow we are expecting to hear that same thing from the NASA leader, and how of course that will be received here on the ground, and particularly what will be the clear or the instructions that the NASA leader Raila Odinga will be giving to his supporters, and how that same message will be taken in on here at the grassroots level. And so on, it remains a calm even as other parts of the country go into a celebration mood. This part remains in a mood of anxiety, awaiting that particular announcement. But of course, most importantly, dismissing that announcement by Wafula Chebukati, and that's saying that they do not recognize that declaration made by the IEBC chair. And so for now, Anne, sorry, I just hand you back. But of course, tomorrow we will come back to you just to tell you what will be transpiring from this end, and how that very same message will be taken in by the supporters of the National Super Alliance from this end of the country. Anne.
Thanks very much.